gamer of the O.C.G, and hopefully I'm alive playing Last of Us 2. Hopefully this goes live now. I'm having issues with it not going live or telling me it's live. It's so fucking dumb. I think I'm live now. Okay. That's right, I got the keys. Good old invalid Dina.
Wow. Joel, you'd love watching a movie in this place.
Hello?
Sorry to bother you, I know you're streaming. Your mother and I are out of soda. Do you mind if we share some of your Dr. Thunder?
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, thanks.
Oh, yeah, bye.
Rad. Spooky. No way.
Yeah, like I said, you'll adjust to it. There's a moment when it clicks. You'll know what I mean. I'll spend on what weapons you're using. Yeah. God, this scene is so fucking great. 3 years earlier. So about 1 year after the events of The Last of Us, when Ellie's still her younger self.
It's starting to sound like so.
Ugh, I suck.
Just need to build up your calluses, that's all.
Man.
All right, come on.
Is this it?
Yeah?
Oh, shit. I'm gonna start guessing.
You want to spoil your surprise now?
Oh, no. Is it a dinosaur?
Well, actually, he could. Troy Baker, the guy who plays Joel, can actually play guitar.
Yes, I ain't telling you.
Alright. Is it an elephant? Is it a convertible?
You're not gonna guess.
Yeah. All the singing, that guitar number with Joel, that was Troy Baker playing the guitar and singing. That was actually him.
Mind your step.
I got it.
Oops.
Ah! What is wrong with you?
You should see your face right now.
What if I drown?
Now you're not gonna drown. You gotta work on that confidence, kiddo.
Yeah, keep laughing, old man. See what happens.
This way.
Worst.
I also like how
Better? Remember now, don't just flail about. You
Push
gotta.
the water with your whole arm. Blah, blah, blah.
I like how they actually recognize the fact that she nearly died in the first game, so he actually teaches her how to swim.
Hey, come here. Take a look at this. See that deer over there?
Where?
See it? Just through there. Look.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
Looks like. How's that feel?
Refreshing.
Yeah, it's not nice getting pushed in, is it?
Well, actually, we need to swim through this part anyway.
I got you back. You're angry and upset.
I'm very angry and upset. Now, come on.
Ugh.
You're gonna need to dive under here. Take a deep breath.
It's good too, because there's actually a lot of swimming in this game towards the end. Well, later on. As the game starts out in Seattle, and the first day it's kind of... the game starts out in Seattle, and day one is yeah, that's what I'm saying. He taught her how to swim after the first game. She nearly died. So, that was like the first thing he did was teach her how to swim.
Is it my 6th grade history teacher wanting to apologize for being a massive dick?
I beg your pardon?
My friend and I would argue whenever he called the Fireflies terrorists. We got a lot of detention.
You know, you really need to stop letting people rile you up.
It's hard when they're dicks.
Point still stands.
Yeah. Seattle, sunny for the most part. It rains a little bit, but it gets worse and worse throughout the game. By day 3, it is a huge fucking downpour.
Dive over here.
Where are you taking me? Is it a new pair of sneakers?
How many of those do you have?
Not enough.
This whole thing is supposed to be showing more of class. The whole point of this flashback is to give us more of the classic Joel and Ellie we're used to.
Here.
Which honestly, considering he fucking dies, he died, just playing this is
Fuck it.
emotional.
I'm done guessing.
Well, good.
And well, for reasons you're gonna see.
But, like, is it a massive comic book collection? No, wait. A new DVD collection?
Yes.
Which one?
Just yes.
How about laser discs? I heard that's a thing.
This has got to be one of the best moments. This is the highlight of the entire series. And for a lot of people, this is their favorite part of this entire game.
Holy shit, Joel.
We're here.
Oh my god, it is a dinosaur!
There it is.
Joel!
Surprise.
Holy shit.
He took her to a fucking dinosaur museum.
It's a motherfucking dinosaur!
She was always saying how much she loved dinosaurs and how she wanted to go to a dinosaur museum. And for her birthday, he took her to one. I can't even begin to tell you the amount of effort it would take to find an intact or modern museum and all this. And the entire time he's been training her to swim, it's because the last part of this was flooded.
King of the Tyrant Lizards. That's a big boy.
And it's fucking awesome. Yeah. I mean, she already loved Joel anyway, dude. After all they went through, but yeah. You have no idea, just wait. Oh no, he was. Just wait, it gets better.
What are you doing? Ellie, be careful.
And I love this scene right here.
Dinosaur!
Yeah, I can see that. Just don't die falling off of one.
Look at me! I'm on a motherfucking dinosaur!
I'm on a motherfucking
What are
dinosaur!
you doing? Don't jump. Just climb down.
And after seeing so much of this game, seeing Ellie be hateful and bitter, it's honestly a breath of fresh air to see Ellie when she used to be happy. You know what I'm saying? When she was more like her original game self. I mean, it's understandable why she's all pissed off and bitter.
Hey, hey!
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, wasn't it awesome?
It's awesome that you didn't break anything.
That was...
But yeah, after there's plenty of flashbacks like this throughout this game, which is why I said that it simultaneously takes place over a shorter period of time and a longer period of time than the first game. Because if you go by the bulk of the main game, this game takes place over 3 days, the most of it. But then when you consider the flashbacks, it takes place over 5 years.
awesome.
Hold on a second. I gotta get my jacket. It's a little bit chilly in here. There's a cold gust. Yeah, my jacket, my hoodie. You never get to see the back of it, but it has a cool fucking dragon on it. And thank God for these flashbacks too, because Joel dies really early on in this game, technically speaking. So you'd think he would be in the game, but he's actually in a lot more of the game than you'd think because of these flashback scenes. So the flashback scenes means he actually does have a bigger presence than you'd think. But this whole scene really gets on your heartstrings because people really just wanted more of Joel and Ellie. You know what I'm saying? They just wanted more of Joel and Ellie. Classic Joel and Ellie. And this scene is pretty much meant to provide that. As Ellie literally uses her model from the first game. Well, you know what I mean. She's your younger self. She hasn't hit full puberty yet, so she still looks like classic Ellie. And then, Joel looking like Joel, and it just feels like more of the original game, which is precisely what this scene is meant to do. It's pretty much meant to be like one final good Joel and Ellie scene. You know what I mean? Where they're like having a good time and they're happy. And then when you start The Last of Us 2, they're not speaking, and they're like, "Oh, are you okay with Joel?" And the further flashbacks show how their relationship deteriorates and breaks apart, and that's heartbreaking too. But you'll see what I mean. Joel has some really great moments in this game, even if they are in flashback.
What's this?
It's a book?
And the more you go in this, the more you go into this scene, the more you see the insane amount of effort that Joel put in to giving her a great birthday. Like actually finding a fucking pamphlet that works.
Okay.
All right.
That wasn't just there, he had to find that pamphlet. Which, once again, do you understand how hard it would be to find an intact fucking dino pamphlet in the apocalypse 23 somewhat years later?
Oh, man. You want to try it on?
I do not.
Your loss.
It gets a lot cooler, too.
Whoa, look at those talons.
That is a velociraptor.
Actually, it's a Deinonychus.
Pretty sure these are velociraptors. Yeah. I mean, at least that's what they called them in this.
And he mentions fucking Jurassic Park. Like, at least that's what they called in this movie I saw. It's like, I know what movie you're talking about, Joel. We all fucking do.
Oh, hello. Sorry, the dinosaurs are busy right now.
What are you doing?
Oh, wait. One of the dinosaurs is here. Joel, it's for you.
And after so much of this game has been like grim and dark, having this moment where it's just kind of awesome and lighthearted is a breath of fresh air. Plus, there's no combat in this sequence, this entire chapter. Okay, and some people might have been like, "Oh my god, there's no combat." But like, I like the fact that they don't have to have combat all the time. And if they had tried to shoehorn combat into the sequence, it just would have ruined it and not fucking fit. So it is, yeah.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I would say this is still probably a better apocalypse than most other apocalypse. Like compared to Mad Max Apocalypse or Fallout. At least there's like natural beauty in the world, you know what I mean? Whereas like in Mad Max or fucking Fallout, all the vegetation is fucking dead. So at least there's like some beauty in like wilderness, you know what I mean? Yeah. No greenery whatsoever. And then you're also in Australia. If there's like one place in the world you would choose not to go in the apocalypse, it's fucking Australia, man. It was already bad to begin with. It's like double apocalypse. And you put the hat on the dinosaurs, it's funny.
Tiny head. Joel, look.
That is a hat on a dinosaur.
It's called a hatasaur.
You can also get a pretty funny Easter egg here if you fuck around. You'll see what I mean. And I love the fact that this is literally, there is an actual pamphlet you're reading.
Ceratops means three-horned face.
Yeah.
You would not want to be on the business end of that horn. Hey, is this gonna be a thing? Please don't let it be a thing.
And just funny stuff like the fact you can literally put a fucking hat on dinosaurs. And then you can actually put it on Joel,
Ellie.
which you get a trophy for this in the original game.
Don't you dare take it off. My birthday, my rules.
Just the hilarity of making Joel wear a fucking fedora. God damn it, Ellie, you turned Joel into a neckbeard. You made him into a Redditor. He will never forgive you. And this scene has kind of a tragic element to it, but you'll see what I mean.
The Dimetrodon was an apex predator.
It's an apex predator.
The most
Top of the food chain.
badass predator.
Pretty short for that.
Wait, were you talking about me?
I wouldn't know, man, honestly. I haven't watched enough of it to judge. But it is cheap now, so it's up to you, dude.
Gallimimus's name means chicken mimic. Who names these?
Scientists.
Well, they're dumb.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Brachiosaurus ate 600 pounds of plants each day. Whew. Imagine the poops.
Yeah, there's one scene where actually one of the guys says that's a big mountain of shit.
What is this movie, and when can we see it?
Tell you what,
Like-
when we get back to Jackson, movie night.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Velociraptor. Joel, this is the one you were talking about, the Velociraptor?
So small. Well, don't trust the movies, I guess.
Look how thick this one's skull is.
Kinda looks like Tommy.
I love this.
I'm telling him you said that.
Please don't.
It kind of looks like Tommy. I'm telling you, said it. Please don't.
She's in the right light. Boom, Tommy.
Oh, this one looks like a bird.
Well, actually, paleontologists believe that birds were descended from dinosaurs.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Professor.
I happen to know a thing or two.
From a movie.
Keep going.
And the fact you can actually learn stuff about dinosaurs from this. They also have some great flashback scenes as Ellie. Or not Ellie, I'm sorry, as Abby as well. Like, she gets to go to, like a SeaWorld. Like an abandoned SeaWorld aquarium, and you get to, like, see the fishes exhibits and under the water dome. And so, like, that's cool. So they also show that Abby's life used to be better, too. Like, the whole point of this game is the whole, like, never-ending cycle, the whole point of this game is, like, the never-ending cycle of violence.
Here. Yeah, Sarah loved him. I swear that girl dragged me to every damn museum in Texas.
Let's see. And it's meant to contrast the first game. The first game was kind of about love and how far love pushes us. The second game is about hate. So it's two parts of the same coin. Well, it's also about love, but yeah. And it's also a bit sad because despite all of Joel's best efforts, Ellie winds up becoming more like Joel in the end anyway. Sorry, I'm trying to... God, my fucking internet browser's so fucking slow. God. Trying to make sure I get all the fucking collectibles so I don't miss it. I know where a lot of them are, but I don't know where all of them are, so... Not my memory. What? Oh, Jesus. God, my phone is being a piece of shit. Sorry. I'm closing a bunch of apps and shit to get my phone to speed up a little bit. It's being slow. Now I'm relying on it to show me where the fucking collectibles are. Okay. Okay.
Looks like a giraffe.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a bronchosaurus. It's like, have you not seen The Land Before Time, Ellie? God!
I see the appeal.
Told you.
And then just when you think it can't get more awesome, they go into space. Which, if you remember, in the first game, going back to what she said in the first game, in the university, he's like, what would you have been if you could have a job? She's like, an astronaut. So, he managed to find a place that had her two favorite things, dinosaurs and space.
Did you know this was here?
Oh, you don't like it. We can head back.
Oh, shut up. Oh. Hey, Joel, can you name all the planets?
My very educated mother just served us nice pizzas.
Did you just have a stroke?
My Mercury, very Venus, Mother Mars.
Oh, okay. I get it. That's pretty cool. Hey, Joel, guess what the first animal to go to space was?
I don't have to guess. That was a monkey.
No, it was fruit flies. Yeah, in 1947. It was to see radiation exposure at high altitudes. And they lived through it.
Dadgum, girl, you are smart.
Thanks.
Did they become superflies?
Hmm.
No.
Man, this fucking first space rover, so cool.
Fuck yeah.
Where's the steering wheel?
Rovers don't use steering wheels. They use joysticks.
Huh. Hang on. Is this the real one?
Well, considering they left the real ones on the moon, I would say no.
Oh yeah, astronaut Ellie. Oh yeah, and then the remaster, in the remaster for this game, they actually added space outfit for Ellie.
How's it smell in there?
Like space. And dust.
Major Tom to ground control.
After you. Watch your hand.
God, this makes me so fucking emotional.
What the heck?
Okay.
This part here, right here, is just honestly, it is a heart crusher.
Wow.
As you look at all these buttons.
So badass. Man. Could you imagine just...
Happy birthday, kiddo.
What is this?
Oh man,
This is a thing that took a mighty effort to find.
they actually found a fucking tape that was the space launch audio. God, I don't even know how you would find something like that in the apocalypse. Just like the sheer effort that Joel fucking went through for her birthday, when like nobody else had ever done anything for Ellie's birthday ever. And this whole scene is just fucking awesome.
Close your eye. It'll be worth it.
Okay.
And they do a really great job of showing Ellie's imagination. She's got her eyes closed and you can actually see it changing around her as her imagination takes over. You can feel the controller rumbling. And it's just her childlike imagination, that last little bit of fucking innocence that she has left. And just for a second, just for a little bit, it's like she's in a different place. And Joel really, really tugs at your heartstrings here, because after it's all over, he just looks at her and it's just in his eyes. He can see all he really wanted was to do her, keep her proud. And like the look on his face is like a dad wanting to know that he did all right. And it honestly makes me emotional. This part of this game absolutely tugs my heartstrings.
I do okay.
See, just like that part right there, I do okay. Just that like, it's the little things, man, that get you. Just that line delivery. I do okay. There's just so much emotion in his voice. And he just wants to know, he's like, did I do all right? Are you happy? Because he just wanted to make her happy. You know, and you see Joel in the first game, and he's so gruff. And Ellie kind of brings out the part in him that had died. You know, and when he's around her in this scene, you see a softer, kinder, warm part of Joel, the part of Joel that only Ellie could see, the part of Joel that only Ellie could bring out in him.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're welcome, kiddo.
And you see how much Joel loved Ellie. The lengths he would go to. He had to find this museum. He had to clear the way. They revealed it like it was flooded. The way was parked. He had to teach Ellie to swim so she could swim the way here, because the only way to get through was flooded. He had to find that pamphlet that she was reading. He had to find that fucking tape. Check the museum and make sure it was clear of all clickers and infected. He didn't just, let's go here. Like, he cleared it out before. They even came. Just to try and give her something special on her birthday. And it shows how much Joel loved Ellie, and it further reinforces what he meant to her. Her dad was never around. Her mother died when she was born. So Joel was pretty much like the only family that she ever had. And you know, knowing that Joel dies and seeing this scene is just a fucking kick in the guts, man. But it's so sweet and sad at the same time. And like the first time I saw this scene, I legitimately shed a tear. Like it got to me. And so that's another thing. When people try to say this game has bad writing, I disagree. There are parts of this game that are bad writing, and then there's parts of the game like this where it's fucking grade S fucking literally like fucking peak writing.
What do you say we keep looking around, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
And Joel conveys so much emotion. He conveys so much emotion without hardly saying fucking anything. The writing, the acting, the sequence. And on top of which, after spending so long in the game with like the ramping up, they take a slower moment and they slow it down. They bring the tempo back down. Because, you know, you had the whole, at the TV station, then in the tunnels, being hordes of infected running for their life. So after like a big, go, holy shit, we're gonna fucking die moment, they slow it down and have a calmer moment. And, you know, a lot of games like this would be like, oh, we can't have a sequence where you're not fighting anybody. Like an extended sequence. But this scene wouldn't have worked if they had felt the need to shoehorn combat into it. So they were willing to take a chance and say, no, they'll appreciate it. And absolutely.
Hey. Welcome to Earth.
Even got her fucking pen. A space pen for her backpack. And what is a really cool touch, if you look at her backpack, you can see that it's on there in the modern game. She put it on her backpack and never took it off. And there's more cool touches. Like, you know, they took her arm and they burned it to hide the bite mark, because a burn is easier to explain. And you can see here they burned her arm, but they haven't put the tattoo on it yet. Because honestly, you know, people start seeing a bite mark with the clickers, they start asking questions. So burning it, honestly, is a good idea. It's much easier to explain a burn than a bite. But not only that, but, you know, Ellie has a journal. And if you read her journal from when she's a kid, you can actually see unique journal entries that are not anywhere else in the game because she had a different journal. She can talk about her first kiss and stuff like that. So there's specific journal entries you can only read in this part of the game. Just little details like that.
Here.
And also, it's
More
gut
museum
wrench.
stuff over there.
Yeah, I never checked out that building.
Well, let's go.
And just how do you plan on getting yourself over there? You ever give anyone else this much grief?
Get down here.
No!
Hey, whose birthday is it?
You can't keep doing that.
I want a good splash. We've got more exploring to do.
Geronimo!
Nice.
And like I said, it really, really, really hits you hard in the guts. Because you see Ellie on this quest for revenge, and when you see moments like this, you can see that she used to be happy. That she had a life, you know? So it really solidifies her hatred for Abby that much more, and what Abby took from her. After her whole life, you know, all the boss and QZ, the zone, Ellie finally found some place where she was happy, where she felt safe, where she thought she could settle down, and somebody came in and killed the only person that she ever fucking loved. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So it shows you how happy her life used to be, and also makes you hate Abby all the more. This is what she took.
Hey, who's being there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll open the door for you. Come on, we can't chicken out now.
All right. Go. There.
This is just a fucking beautiful scene. The slower pace, what it means in the story, the acting, the writing. Like I said, I can't understand how anyone who could see this scene can say that Naughty Dog... I don't see how anyone who could play through this scene would say that Naughty Dog doesn't know how to write, that Neil Druckmann can't write, or that this game has bad writing.
See if you can find me another way in. I'll walk around the outside.
Okay, be safe.
You be safe.
There are dinosaurs around. Ooh. Stay strong, buddy.
And now you start to see where this perfect moment starts to come undone. And it's got a moment of bitter irony. You'll see what I'm talking about. I killed for them.
This guy needed a hug.
The 4 soldiers at the gate. The last one cried.
Shit.
He's talking about all the people he had to kill. The stragglers who snuck into camp that just wanted food. The kid who ran into the blast, I couldn't stop him. And when you see more about what this means, it is pretty fucking heartbreaking. The people in the van, we locked them in and doused it with gas. There's no light. And here you learn it more. We wanted to end suffering. We wanted to restore humanity. Each time we sacrificed part of ourselves, our leaders kept saying it'll be worth it. Now we've disbanded with nothing to show for our sins. I thought coming here might reignite something, some purpose. My parents loved bringing me here. It's one of my earliest memories from before the outbreak, but before all the cruelty and savagery. These memories just made me angrier. I don't want to be in this world anymore. I can't look at the person I've become. And the sad part about it is, this guy was a Firefly. So it serves a double-edged purpose. Because one, it shows that after what happened with Joel and Ellie at the hospital, Fireflies disbanded for good. There are no more Fireflies after this. And for two, it's almost poetic because you see how Joel and Ellie are having a good relationship. They're getting along, they're having a good time, and then the Fireflies tear them apart. And drive a further wedge between them. Even symbolically,
Stupid fake animals.
the Fireflies are still, it's the thing that won't let them rest. And you think there's going to be combat, but there's not. It's just a bore. It scares the shit out of you the first time you played it. It scared the shit out of me. But liars. So even after all this time, no matter how much Ellie and Joel try to put it past them, the Fireflies are still ripping them apart. It's symbolic in a lot of levels. And basically, there's pretty much 3 flashbacks with Joel. The first one is when they're kind of happy and they're content and everything's well. It's a lot like the first game. The second one is when you start to see the wedge grow. And the third flashback is when their relationship falls apart completely. Unfortunately, by the time Joel dies, they had been talking for like a year.
It's just some animal.
Well, let's get a move on. I want to get a fire going before it gets too dark. Come on.
And once again, I still side with fucking Joel. 1000%. I would have fucking killed him too. In the situation that they were in, with what was going on, yeah, day 2 is when shit starts to heat up and gets really good. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. My phone is being super slow and responsive. God. I have to probably restart it. But when I restart my phone, it takes fucking forever. Sorry, I'm just trying to... This is also when you get the bow. This is when the day 2 is when shit starts to really heat up. She starts directly killing the people that are responsible for Joel. You start to get into the really big shootouts and fights and shit like that. And the pace starts quickening. Also when Ellie changes outfits. Yeah, there actually is a surprising amount. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, they put in a huge, unexpected amount of time into the guitar. And on top of that, the remastered version adds more to it, because in the regular game you can only play acoustic guitars, but in the remaster you can play a bass guitar and an electric guitar as well.
See what's up.
So they even made it deeper. And added even more to it. So, and then you can pick who the character model is where they play it, so they expanded and added even more to the guitar. And then they added a roguelite mode where you go through waves of enemies. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's $10. So, for the $10, you get a visual upgrade. It's a nice visual upgrade. You get way faster load times. You get a totally new mode, No Return. That's like a roguelite mode. It's pretty fun to play. You get the extra guitar mode. You get 3 cut levels that you can play. And you get a bunch of new costumes and shit that weren't in the original game. So for the visual upgrade, the new mode, the guitar mode, the new outfits, the new costumes, $10 I think is not a big deal. People are trying to say Naughty Dog's so greedy. And honestly, for what you get, the $10 extra, I can't understand why they were greedy. Maybe if they made you buy the whole game, like fucking Persona did. Or Judgment. As much as I love Judgment, they made you rebuy the remaster at full price. That's fucking bullshit. But $10 for 3 cut levels, a new game mode, the guitar mode, a visual upgrade, like a new costumes, new weapons, like all those things, I didn't have a problem. And I don't think anyone who's a fan of the base game would have a problem with it. And obviously, if you didn't like the original game to begin with, you're not going to get the fucking next-gen version. So, and if you're somebody who decided you want to get into it and you didn't own the original, it's only $50. Okay? So, even if you never owned the original, this is still an affordable price. And I would pay $50 for this. I mean, I paid $60 for it originally. I got this at launch. So, this is where this game starts to really heat up pace-wise. Plus, you get the bow. Bow is my shit. Like, see, she's vomiting insane amounts. She's having a fever. She's red. She's invalid. She's only like 6 weeks pregnant. It just doesn't make sense.
How hot do I look right now? Pretty hot.
Pregnancy doesn't work that way, Naughty Dog. Maybe she was like 8 months pregnant. Not fucking... Literally, she's only missed one period. She wouldn't even be showing.
They found our mess at the school. Good. This guy, Owen, he went AWOL.
Maybe Tommy got to him.
Maybe.
Yeah, you have to track down Owen and Abby. That's like her first big goal.
Nothing yet.
Unit Romeo, you are requested at Site 2. Repeat, you are requested at Site 2. Confirm.
So, the numbers are locations.
And she literally goes from being totally fine and good to fever, fucking throwing up, all that, just an invalid in a coma,
The TV
basically.
station we were at, that's 6.
Like I said, okay, you're not going to be that sick from pregnancy after 6 weeks. Most people aren't even having hardly any signs of being pregnant 6 weeks. Okay? And on top of that, it's not that bad. Like, okay, if all pregnant women would literally, like, couldn't do anything, couldn't function, and they're pregnant, you literally would see them, like, cease to exist. Nobody would be pregnant. They'd die. So they pretty much just kind of use her being pregnant as a way to kind of sideline her in the story, and that's fine, but they don't do it well enough, and it does come off as sloppy.
Chatter coming out of 2, so I'm assuming that's their home base. That helps.
My mother had terrible morning sickness when she was pregnant with me, but that didn't come in until like 4 or 5 months.
Last night was stupid.
And she could still function and, actually go about her day.
Available units report. Over.
Dina basically, like, I can't do anything.
How many scars you got? Over. Negative on scars. Lone male trespasser. Armed.
Lone male
Over.
trespasser?
Tommy, where's 14?
Not 100% sure.
Okay, then guess.
This is a great fucking scene.
12's all the way over here.
You can basically go to the suburbs of Seattle, Hillcrest.
Somewhere in this neighborhood?
Hillcrest.
And there's a fucking awesome set piece moment.
Okay.
They, like, Jesse and Ellie jack a fucking car, and there's, like, a big shootout chase scene. It's awesome. And, like, the whole thing is, like, one unbroken camera angle. I'm not doing it justice, but it's great.
Dina?
Yeah. Not good.
Hey. I'll go get him. You keep tracking them, okay?
And then once again, it shows how well Naughty Dog does set piece moments. And there's not usually a lot of set piece moments in The Last of Us 2, but when they have them, they're fucking great.
Give me your hand.
It is a big one. You'll
It's
see
for
exactly
good
what I
luck.
mean.
I don't believe in luck.
I do.
All because Jesse couldn't pull out. Damn you, Jesse. Hillcrest.
Okay, Hillcrest. Is this the right place?
Plus, like, this has some really, really great
Place.
shootouts and set piece moments.
It's gotta be Tommy. Shit.
They hid that really well. Some of these collectibles are really well hidden. I would like to live in the suburbs one day. Well, I have before as a kid, but I'd like to live there again. I think the suburbs are nice. You're not too in the city, but you're not out in the sticks either. I'm technically in a city in Lexington. It's one of the 2 cities of Kentucky. I mean, there's a bunch of cities in Kentucky, as there is in any American state, but in Kentucky, the 2 big states are Lexington and Louisville. And that is one thing that you will not know unless you're talking to somebody who's been in Kentucky. Okay, on paper it says Louisville, or Louisville. They say it Louisville. You say Louisville, people are gonna look at you like you're fucking dumb. I didn't watch the original Moana. I can't remember the last time I got like really into a Disney movie. Basically stopped caring. Like, I legitimately cannot even remember the last time I got really into a Disney movie. Like, I can't. Like, I'm trying to think. Back in my day, maybe Toy Story 3. I think I went to theaters to see that. Feels like a lifetime ago. I can't even remember the last time I was fucking excited about a Disney movie. Honestly. It's also another example of what I mean about how this game is not linear. It's so linear, but it's also not so open. They just drop you into a town square, and there's tons of buildings you can explore off this path. You can go over here. You can go over here. Look around, go to the shops. Like, they always give you enough space you can actually wander around and explore. It's one of the things I like the most about this game. You would occasionally get places like that in the first game, but not like this. The whole game is filled with open hubs you can kind of wander around. And I appreciate that. Damn it. Yeah, I can't even craft anything with paper, so... Weapon table. Weapon parts, always good. I will not be using anything. I will not be upgrading anything right now, though, because I'm waiting to get the bow. Get the bow shortly after this.
Huh.
And the bow in this game is tremendously fucking...
That's pretty good.
The bow in this game is tremendously satisfying. Both of them are, the bow and the crossbow. You still have to examine the workbenches, though, because they're counted as a collectible. You get a trophy for finding all of them. There's also a lot more workbenches in this game. One of the problems in the first game is there was only 11 workbenches in the entire first Last of Us. I think there's 25 in this one, so there's way more, which is also, partially due to it being a much longer game, and also because people bitched that there wasn't enough opportunities to upgrade your shit in The Last of Us 1, which there wasn't. Like, say they'll just drop you off in a square, and here's all these optional buildings you can explore. you can just go down the road and continue the story, or you can actually look around, take your time, then you'll clear into another. Here's another small area for you to explore. So it's linear, but there's just enough where you're exploring where it doesn't feel like you're on fucking rails. You know what I'm saying? And I got rid of that because I only have one shot left, and I don't want to be in the middle of a situation and not get it. I have to make another silencer, so now I have 5 shots left. Just being able to craft a silencer in this game is a fucking godsend. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, but like, okay, so, if you look at Naughty Dog's transition, they've gradually been getting more and more open, okay? Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 were very, very, very linear. Basically straight shots. I love Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, but they're basically corridors. And now, Last of Us was the first game Naughty Dog did like this that lets you explore some. There's actually like corners, and then there's the university level around horseback. But Last of Us was still more on the linear side. And then Uncharted 4, if you've played Uncharted 4, had much more open levels. And then they took that even farther here. So, like, you can see how Naughty Dog's been getting more open. They've staying linear, but they've been getting more open the whole time. I wonder if eventually Naughty Dog will do open world. I would love to see them do open world, actually. I think it would be an undertaking, because they would, Naughty Dog being Naughty Dog, they're not going to want to skimp on the quality. And, you know, Naughty Dog's notorious for having insanely high production value and attention to detail. And it's one thing to do that in a linear game, but when you go into an open world, that type of attention to detail would be fucking insane. So, but if anybody can do it, it's Naughty Dog. And God knows Sony gives them the budget. Yeah, you can. And there's shit in them, so beware of that.
How do I get up there? There's too many of these assholes.
And see, this is the only time in the entire game that you explore the suburbs. Ever. In either campaign. So, like, they have plenty of one-off sections. There's not only variety between Ellie's campaign and Abby's campaign, but there's actually variety in their campaigns. Like, you'll never go back in the sewers again. You know, so that whole red light it, they don't ever repeat that. So they have 2 really big campaigns that are not padded out at all, which is a feat in and of itself with how high production this game is. Typically, when you play a story-driven game like this, that's uber high production values, it's like 6-7 hours long. These games are usually on the short side. So for this game to be potentially like 30 hours is a fucking ridiculous length for a game like this. And then, once again, New Game Plus to upgrade your stuff and new stuff. So you can get like 40, 50 hours out of this game. If you're going to go through it twice, get everything, get all the upgrades. So, like, this is by far the biggest game they've ever made. This is literally bigger than Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 put together. And the original Last of Us. So, you know, that's another thing. This game is super fucking ambitious. It would have been really easy for them to say, hey, we're going to have a campaign with Ellie, and we're going to have a campaign with Abby, and then they would have made each campaign the same, half the size of the first game, so it would have still been the same size. And then you got 2 short campaigns instead of 1 long one. And instead they're like, no, we're going to do, each campaign is going to be like bigger than the first game entirely. And then just when you think it's fucking over, oh no, it's not. There's a whole section at the end, like last chapter.
Gross.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that I can remember. I think the last of not last. What am I saying? I think Red Dead Redemption 2 was the first game I remember to be on 2 discs. That wasn't like a compilation game where it's like a bunch of games. And I think people made a big deal of it back then because there had never been a game on a single game on PS4 and Xbox One that was on 2 Blu-rays. I mean, it totally makes sense. Red Dead 2 is fucking insanely large. And long as shit. I think the first time I played Red Dead Redemption 2, I didn't even do all the side quests, but I'm just talking about just going through the main story. It took me like 75 hours to finish the main story and the epilogue. Red Dead Redemption 2 had a crazy long story mode. And I don't mean that in like a padding way. You know what I'm saying? I mean like in a legit way. Red Dead Redemption 2 had a super long story. It didn't feel padded out to me at all. In fact, that's one of the things I think is the best part of Red Dead Redemption 2. I cannot think of a single mission in that game I didn't like. You know, normally in every single Rockstar game, there's usually a mission I hate, even if I like the game. You know, San Andreas had the fucking zero missions with the fucking planes that sucked ass, and the stuff like that. Vice City, once again, had the RC plane missions. There's always, usually in every fucking Rockstar game, there's one mission where I'm like, you know, the majority of the game is good. I can't think of a single mission in Red Dead Redemption 2 that I did not enjoy. Where I'm like, oh my god, this mission sucks. I mean, so as long as that campaign in Red Dead Redemption 2 is, it was fucking great from start to finish. Okay. You know, and obviously it's highly subjective. Of course it is. And up to interpretation. But I have to say personally that for me, Red Dead Redemption 2 is the single greatest game Rockstar ever made. None of the GTAs, even the first Red Dead Redemption, nothing they ever did came close. I honestly think, like, Red Dead Redemption 2 was fucking Dan and Sam Houser's crowning achievement. Oh my god. And then me and Max got into it the other day a little bit. I got pissed off at him because he was like talking about how he didn't like the Red Dead Redemption 2 that much. And then he told me that when he played it, he didn't get out of chapter 1. And I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Like this whole time, I'm like, oh, you don't like Red Dead 2. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I'm like, you didn't get out of the introduction? Oh, you're judging Red Dead 2 and you didn't even get to the fucking open world. I mean, and no, that's the thing. If he was just rage baiting me, okay, he seriously, when he played Red Dead 2, did not get out of fucking Coulter. So, when he told me that he didn't like Red Dead that much, I'm like, okay, and I just accepted it. But I'm like, bro, you're judging it on the fucking linear intro. You didn't even get to the open world. How could you judge the game? Oh, God. And it's, you know, like I told him before. Like, if he says he didn't like Red Dead 2, I would accept it, and I did, okay? But I'm like, you really haven't played it enough to actually judge. Okay? And yes, the start of Red Dead 2 is slow, okay? But that's because Red Dead Redemption 2 has a lot of characters to introduce you to. The whole gang, they've got to introduce you to Dutch, Micah, Lenny, Pearson, Charles, Sadie. Like, there's a huge fucking cast they've got to introduce you to, okay? So even by other Rockstar standards, the beginning is a little bit on the slower side. But for a fucking reason, okay? If they just threw all these characters at you, you'd be like, what the fuck's going on? Lena, boy, you got some money for me, boy? I seen your name in our ledger. Well, maybe after your mother's done more than your father, I'll keep her in black on your behalf. What you looking at, boy? God damn it, I love Arthur so much.
Where do I go now? Maybe I can get over there.
There's always a goddamn train, Dutch. I fucking love Arthur so much, man. Now listen to me. When the time comes, you gotta keep running. And don't look back. This is over. What about loyalty? Be loyal to what matters. Such a great game, dude. I keep waiting for them to release the next gen remaster. And I keep I keep holding off too. Cause I just know it'll be my luck that I'll start replaying Red Dead 2 and I'll get most of the way through it and then like, oh yeah, now we're doing a remaster. Like, fuck. And I feel like it's coming any day now. Honestly. I feel like it will come. Probably, I think a good idea would be, we know that GTA 6 is coming fall. They confirmed it's coming fall, which doesn't surprise me considering Red Dead Redemption 2 launched in fall in October. And GTA 5 came out in September. So the last two Rockstar releases have came out in fall. And people said they delayed the game. No, they never set a release date, bro. They said 2025, okay? So when they said fall 2025, they didn't delay it. They were clarifying. They didn't say spring, then fall. So people are acting like it got delayed. Either way, they're releasing GTA 6 in fall of 2025. So it would make sense if they would release the next-gen version of Red Dead in the meantime to keep the momentum going. You know what I mean? And occupy the first half of the year. At least I hope. It would be a slam dunk. You know, everybody and their fucking mother would get it. Even if it's just like a $10, $20 upgrade.
We hold the perimeter until we hear otherwise. Keep an eye out in case it comes.
Oh, now we have to start killing dogs. God damn it. And dogs can track you with your smell. You have to kill them. You can see a scent trail. And dogs will follow it, okay? So they will never leave you alone. And it's also one of the areas where people got mad at Neil Druckmann because he's like, you don't have to kill the dogs. You really do.
That'd be a hell of a coincidence if they weren't.
I hate these
Okay, technically speaking, you can get the dogs to leave you alone in other ways. But it's incredibly rare. I've only been able to do it once or twice. 9 times out of 10, you gotta kill the dogs. And they are graphic when you kill the dogs. You will literally see Ellie knife a dog in the fucking throat.
groups.
That disturbs me.
Straight fight.
Search the street. Someone's out there.
Ah! See? And on top of that, Ellie has to kill a bunch of dogs. Abby never has to kill any dog ever. That's what I mean when I say like the game feels like it's cheating. where it's like by trying to having to make you kill dogs as Ellie, and not make you kill dogs as Abby, it feels like the game is trying to make you dislike Ellie. God. No, god damn it. Well, at least it was quick and painless. Like, I've had to kill 3 dogs already, man.
Got her from the side! Alright!
Yeah, get me from the side. Fuck, I'm low on health. Oh, if I can just get out of this, I can heal. Damn it! Well, at least I got him. Is there more? Oh, I think there's one more. Fuck. That's another thing I really like about this game. You can actually see Ellie cock the hammer. And she only does it when there are enemies around. Nice touch. Yes, there's another enemy around. Son of a whore. If I can hit her with the bottle. Or just shoot the fucker.
Watch yourself.
Oh, no, there's more. Fuck. Where is he? Where the fuck is it done? Okay, I'm getting conflicting signals if there's more. Okay, there might be. Oh, I'm gonna patch myself up. Yeah, there is more. Fuck. Oh, there's one over there. Let's see if I can snipe him. Ba-bam! Okay, I think that's all of them. See, the gun, like, the combat in this game is fucking intense. But yeah, okay? The fact that you have to kill dogs as Ellie, and you don't have to as Abby at all ever, honestly feels like manipulation and a cheap way to make you dislike Ellie and more like Abby more. And I don't like it. Yeah, the music is great. They do a great job at making you feel the tension. I agree. Okay. I don't think there's hardly any collectibles here. Just making sure I get as much as I can. Okay. Make sure to top off my weapons. Oh, hey, shotgun shells. Make sure I get everything. Okay. And see, there's all these, like, stores over here. I could have gone through in this battle. I guess stayed around here, but I could have ducked through here. Could have went over there. Like, there's actually room to maneuver in the battles in this game and choose your path. And there's actually a bunch of battles you don't even have to engage in. You can avoid entirely if you go around. So you have a lot more freedom in this game in how you engage enemies. And you can also, like, fit through tight crevices in the wall to evade enemies. Okay, I'm just making sure there's nothing else here. Oh, rifle ammo. Always solid. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, see? Always pays to look around. Let me reinforce this. Because the machete's already really good. And now reinforced it is a fucking force to be reckoned with. See, like, if I had made it to the end of this door, you can actually push through and ignore this entire encounter. Although, it's super risky, because you can see it, like, takes time to open the door, and the enemies are looking for you while you're doing it. If they spot you, they're going to shoot you while you're trying to open the door. But the option is still there. You can just say, fuck it, I'm going to run and shut the door behind me. Just giving you that choice. It's cool. Now we're gonna do physics. The power of gravity.
Fuck. Anybody hear that?
You know what's kind of fucked up? That one of the best games ever to use physics, man, was Half-Life 2. And that came out in 2004. Literally been 20 fucking years since that game came out. It's still one of the best games to use physics in the gameplay. After all this time. It's fucking wild, man. Oh yeah, no, I fucking love Half-Life 2. Dude, I love Half-Life 2. I've played Half-Life 2 so many times.
That worked.
Honestly, one of my favorite FPS games ever. Let me save. Another workbench. Get it for the collectible, but I'm still not gonna... Yeah. And then somehow, just when you thought Half-Life 2 couldn't get any better, Half-Life 2 Episode 2 is probably my favorite piece of Half-Life fucking anything. God, Half-Life 2 Episode 2 is so fucking great, man. And you know, Gabe Newell has said that he wishes he had just fucking called Half-Life Episode 1 and 2 Half-Life 3. I mean, to be fair, he could have done that, okay? Because when you combine Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and then Half-Life 2 Episode 2 together, they are the same length as Half-Life 2. They could have just called that Half-Life 3 and call it a day. Especially because it takes place after Half-Life 2. But fucking Half-Life 2 Episode 2, man, is so fucking great. Fucking rolling down with the Vortigons, kicking ass with the Vortigons to protect Alex, man. Getting in the fucking muscle car. The White Force, just, yeah. Yeah. But Half-Life 2 is just fucking outstanding, dude. And Highway 17, you know, the big beach level, and Half-Life 2, it's gotta be one of my favorite levels in any game. One of the main reasons I want to get a fucking PC is to play Black Mesa. I wanted to play Black Mesa for years. I technically have played Black Mesa because the actual beta, the original, when it was a mod, it was in 2012. I was at a friend's house and we downloaded it and played the first chunk of it. But I didn't finish it. They added the Zen levels, and they have made so many improvements to Black Mesa since launch. Just constantly, you know, upgrading it. So, like, Black Mesa from when it launched till now is like a whole different game. They just, over the years, they've just kept adding on, upgrading, improving the graphics, improving the gunplay, tweaking the levels. So, I've always wanted to play Black Mesa. And it also makes me wonder, like, what the fuck, like, why haven't they remastered Half-Life 2? Can you imagine if they made like a remastered version of Half-Life 2 for consoles? I know they did the orange box, but like for modern consoles, you know how well that would fucking sell? Portal, Portal 2, Half-Life 2, all the parts. Like a new orange box for PS5 and Series X. Dude, that would fucking fly off of shelves. Yeah, and with ray tracing. I'm sure Half-Life 2 is old enough now, you could do ray tracing and get away with it on Series X, PS5. It's fucking 2 generations old. No, I'm sorry, it's 3. Yeah, because it was fucking PS2. Yeah, it was 3 generations ago. So yeah, I'm sure they could do fucking ray tracing max settings, 60 FPS, and Half-Life 2 on consoles, and people would just fucking throw money at it. Or Black Mesa. Why haven't they brought that to consoles? Like, I could understand when it was a mod, but now Valve has given it their official blessing. It's now canon, okay? Black Mesa is now an official Half-Life game. It's not like a fan project. It's literally a main Half-Life game now, okay? There's no reason why they couldn't port Black Mesa to the console, and once again, people would throw fucking money at it. And if you wanted to be extra awesome, they could bundle it in with the original Half-Life and Black Mesa in one package. So you have the old version and the new version. People would literally throw fucking money at that, man. And you know, it's a Steam game. It's a Source game. Black Mesa is a Source game. It cannot be that hard to port it to console, okay? The Source was made for porting it to consoles. That's why they made it. So it's not like, oh my god, it would take so much effort to get Black Mesa on console. It really wouldn't. And it would pay for itself. Man, you literally could take Black Mesa, Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, and all of its episodes remastered, put them together, call it the Half-Life Collection, and that's what shit would sell fucking bundles. Gold Star Liquor. Pet Boutique. Velvet Tattoo. I need to get a tattoo one of these days. I plan on it.
An actual tattoo shop.
I plan on getting like a Metal Gear Solid tattoo. And a couple. I'm not going to go like crazy with tattoos. I don't want to go, you know, like that, but I would like to get a couple of tattoos. Get the Outer Heaven logo on my inner arm. Yeah, go full Yakuza. Dude, from what I've heard, getting a tattoo on the back is insanely painful. I heard that's one of the places you do not want to get a tattoo unless you were fucking ready. Like, the certain places hurt. I knew a guy, it was pretty cool. He had the Mortal Kombat logo, you know, the dragon on his arm. Yeah, no, back? No. Your hands, your neck, your back, underneath your rib, your thigh. Like, there are specific places that are a fucking nightmare to get tattooed, and your back is supposed to be really sensitive. I mean, obviously, there's going to be some variance. Some people are obviously going to do fine and have different levels of pain tolerance. But there's general occasions that are usually a mess for everybody. Oh, fuck, they're... I mean, in all fairness, that's part of the thing about getting the tattoos. That's part of the point. Like, you want to be a Yakuza? You want to be considered a tough guy? Okay, and they don't use standard needles, bro. Even now, they don't use standard fucking needles. They use the actual old tattoo fucking, like a quill and a hammer. Like the old-fashioned tattoos that hurt like a fucking bitch. They do not use modern shit when they tattoo the Yakuza, even now. You're not gonna get a needle. We're talking about a pick and a chisel. Stabbing the ink in on you, okay? And that's the point. It's supposed to hurt, okay? You want to prove you're a tough guy? You want to join the Yakuza? You're going to have to endure it. So, oh, shit. Like a fucking clown car. I'm glad I threw that Molotov. And another shotgun shell. No such thing as too many shotgun shells. But yeah, that's the whole point. It is supposed to hurt like a fucking bitch.
Looks like they've been locked in here for years.
No, you know, like, even now, the Yakuza are pretty much one of the only mafia that's around that is still, just as powerful as it used to be. Even like the Italian mob, they're still around, and I'm sure you wouldn't want to fuck with them. They're a shadow of what they used to be. The Yakuza, they are still like there's so much in power in Japan that even the federal government doesn't want to fuck with them. Like they are still like the Yakuza have never diminished.
Oh shit.
I have no idea, man. Oh hey. Sweet holster. Second holster. Nice. You know, that's hard to describe because the cartel is also something you don't want to fuck with. They've straight up killed people from the government and beaten the government and the Mexican government. And they've described how literally there are armies that are less equipped than the Mexican cartels. The Sinaloa cartel? Yeah. Well, from what I've gathered, they do have some rules. They don't kill women, they don't kill children, they don't kill the elderly. So at least there's that. They have some code of conduct. Same with Yakuza. They do not fuck with women. And in fact, beating women is like one of the few like taboo no-nos in the Yakuza. Like if you're a member of the Yakuza and they find out that you like beat your wife, they can have you fucking killed. Like they are really old-fashioned. You do not hit women. Yeah, like it's a big deal. Like, you know, there are exceptions, of course. Like if a woman's trying to kill you, yada, yada, yada. You know, they even show Kiryu rarely having to beat the shit out of some women. Okay? But it's like, unless you have a fucking choice, no. But that's not even just, that's not even just the Yakuza, that's also the Italian Mafia. They don't respond well to you beating women there either. They'll tolerate it, but it's still like, no. Yeah. Gold Star Liquor. Here, I think you have to go in here. Alright, man. Hope you have a great day.
Come on.
At least there's some fucking shotgun shells. I need to try and get these fuckers together so I can burn them all at once. Fuck. Fuck. Here we go.
Done. Ugh, that smell. I hate shamblers.
Oh, more weapon parts, always a good thing. Yep, Ellie's last skill tree. No, she's got one more. That's my bad. Aim stability increase. Faster aim movement.
Just in case. Whoa. What was that? Oh, shit. Hope you did that, Tommy. Jesus. Get off me! Fuck. Yeah, this'll do. That's one way to use mannequins. All right.
Damn it, fuck. Ah, here we go.
Hey, we got another trespasser. A girl. Did you see her?
No, but the fucking guy is nearby.
Shit.
We're looking for two!
We're under attack. Think it came from that way.
I can do better. Hold on. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Okay, I can still do better than that. Okay. Now I'm gonna restart the encounter. I can do better than that.
I want every building in the area searched. We're not alone. Someone took out Zoe. What do you smell?
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Fuck. Fuck.
Get behind her!
Ah. Really, asshole? Fine.
Push in! Don't let her get away!
Fuck.
Move in!
I'm not. I understand what you're saying. It's pretty great. I like it a lot. Whether it's the greatest of all time is up for debate.
He's gone! Hunter down!
Oh, I see him. I was like, where the fuck?
Don't let her escape!
God, I hate having to kill the fucking dogs, though. I hate it. Go ahead, Pete.
God damn it! Over here! She went that way! LDC, go! Track her down!
All right.
Really don't improve them trying to make you kill fucking dogs, though.
Smell, boy. Okay, boy, go on.
God, I hate fucking doing that.
Okay. There we go.
Got 3 more. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Get away! Flush her out.
Shit.
Another dead soldier!
Fuck.
Connor! By the fence!
Ah, damn it. Fuck. Ah, you assholes. Come on.
Copy that!
Fuck. Go ahead, peek your fucking head out. Ah, that bad. Okay, come on. Yeah, I finally got him. God, I hate having to kill dogs. Nope.
Hey, come closer. Fucking look me in the eye. Bitch!
That's what you wanted, right? Ah, God. That is one of the best firefights in this game. And for good reason. There's a lot of shit going on. And then people say The Last of Us doesn't have good gameplay. And they say it's a walking simulator. Fucking bullshit. Like when you say walking simulator, I think of Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, you know, okay? But to say it doesn't have gameplay, after seeing that, it's just like, no. And now I need to go and find the bodies and fucking loot them. Because I lost a lot of supplies in that fight. Gotta replenish. Yeah. They are very great environments, yeah. Naughty Dog has always excelled at world building. Pretty much always. Like I said, people who say, like, they say, oh, all Sony does is walking simulators. And then they'll list God of War, Last of Us. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Or like, have you played The Last of Us? Walking simulator? Have you played God of War 2018, God of War Ragnarok? Yeah, sure, those games have a focus on story, but to say God of War 2018 or God of War Ragnarok is a walking simulator? The fuck are you smoking? The combat in those games is actually really deep. Tell me it's a walking simulator, and then fight the Valkyries. Okay? I mean, yeah, they're story-focused games, but you can be story-focused instead of gameplay. Having an emphasis on story doesn't make you a walking simulator, for one. And for two, God of War is an RPG. You know, story is the role-playing part of role-playing game. Okay? If you're not looking for a good story, or emphasis on story, don't play a fucking RPG. Just gonna throw that out there. That would be like, oh, there's too much dialogue in Fallout. I just wanted to shoot things, then don't play Fallout. It's an RPG. So, you know, and of course, it's different series, different thing, but still, God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok are RPGs. So yeah, they have more of a focus on story. That's what makes an RPG an RPG, one of the big parts. The role-playing aspect. So, yeah, play Borderlands, right? If you just want a game that you shoot, that doesn't have a huge emphasis on story, play Borderlands, okay? But when you come to fucking God of War, and then you bitch it as a story, it's an RPG, dude. And I have no idea where the whole walking sim thing came about. Like, it's a common critique that people use to shit on Sony, like, oh, they just do walking sims. And I understand that it's people trying to hate, okay, but I'm genuinely trying to figure out where the fuck that came from. Just about the only Sony series I can think of that has a walking sim thing is the Quantic Dream games. You know, Indigo Prophecy, Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls. That's about it. Or, you know, maybe Until Dawn. Okay?
Get out through there.
But God of War, not a walking simulator. Spider-Man, not a walking simulator. Ghost of Tsushima, not a walking simulator. Bloodborne, not a walking simulator. Death Stranding, not even a walking simulator. So and like, that is dog Sony for years. Every time some fucking guy who likes Xbox wants to pop off, oh, Sony makes walking simulators. And by the way, this is coming from somebody that likes Sony and Microsoft. I'm not a fucking Sony fanboy either. I have a Series X. I'm just saying, I honestly don't understand where the fuck they get that walking simulator shit from. Like, where that even comes from. Yeah. I know there's supposed to be a card right now. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I find everything. I'm trying to get the platinum for this. I played this game a lot. It's like my 5th time playing this game, but it's my first time going all the way through on the PS5 version. Which, they already had a beautiful game and they made it even better. It's even prettier now, so... But I actually saw somebody on Twitter the other day be like, Sony games are what contributed to walking simulators. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like I said, okay? Besides literally the Indigo Prophecy, you know, Quantic Dream games, and fucking Until Dawn, what walking simulators are there? You may say you don't like God of War. You may say you don't like Last of Us. Yada, yada, yada. That's fine, but to say they're a walking simulator, it's just literally not. They're not. Okay? Dear Esther is a walking simulator. That's literally just a game where you go around, walk, and pick up a story. That is literally a walking simulator. Gone Home, walking simulator. Telltale Games, walking simulator pretty much. You basically just walk, point and click. So it's like these people... Oh my god, it's like these people don't even understand what the fuck it is. And like I said, that's what bothers me. Okay? Because somebody not liking this game, that's subjective. I love this game. I put over 100 hours in The Last of Us 2. But if somebody doesn't like it, fine. But when they say that it's a walking simulator, that is not subjective. That is objective misinformation. Walking simulators is a specific type of game that this is not. So, when, like, that's what bothers me. If that makes sense. Like, if somebody said, I don't like The Last of Us 2, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. You know? Move on with my life. But when somebody's like, it's a walking simulator, You are spreading misinformation. That's what bothers me. If that makes any sense. Because that's just factually wrong. Okay, I think that's everything. I was trying to make sure all my weapons are topped up. Well, as topped up as I can make them. You can't even really hit this game with the, oh, it's really linear, okay? Because, I mean, in the broadest sense of the matter, this game is linear. But this is not like a straight corridor game. There's plenty of scenes, just like this one, where they'll drop you into an apartment building, just let you walk around and explore, okay? So it's not like you're going down a hallway. It's not like a tunnel, a linear A to B. Like, here's an apartment complex. I can go in this building. I can go in this building. I can look around here. I can go up here. And there's tons of scenes in this game where they let you just freely walk around and explore. So it's not like you're, like, heading in a line. Call of Duty is what I would call a corridor simulator, where literally you have to be moving forward and it's, like, literally just window dressing. Those campaigns. I wouldn't list this as that. More ammo is always a good thing. Health kit, could use that. More weapon parts. I have a pretty good amount of weapon parts, so I'm probably going to upgrade the bow to max when I get a chance. Yeah, I have 278. I've been saving up for the bow because the bow is one of my favorite weapons. And you have to be careful about what you can or can't upgrade in this game.
Let's check around here.
You don't have enough to upgrade everything in a single playthrough, so you have to pick carefully, and bow is my shit, so...
Squad's getting pulled in for one trespasser. Because the fucking school and the TV station. I thought that was Scars. I think these trespassers might be working with them. Don't drop your guard. They found him. Should we go help?
Zoe? Hello? Come on, talk to me. See anything?
Oh, yay, I get to kill more dogs, because that's just what I want to do. And that is one thing I will say, I really, really hate how much this game makes you kill fucking dogs. And the fact that you have to kill dogs as Ellie, but you don't have to use Abby, feels like manipulation to me to make you like her. That's one of the things I really don't like about this game. Especially because Neil Druckmann promised, you don't have to kill the dogs, you can just kill everybody else and then run away. Okay, that is almost never happens. You pretty much have to fucking kill them. So he just straight up lied. So, I'm one of the people who falls in the between camp, okay? I love this game, but I'm not going to say it's perfect. Because I swear to God, that's the discourse on this fucking game. You either think this game is perfect, or you hate it. And I'm like, nah, I really like this game, but no, it's not perfect. It's really weird that I'm catching flack from both sides, just for saying that I like this game, but it has problems. It seems like a reasonable thing to say. Now we're going to do a big old shootout.
What the fuck is going on? He might have something. Pick something up. Bad move. No!
Alright, where are you?
More ammo is literally always a good thing. Let me make sure I looted everybody. Okay, let me see. Top off my clip, put back my silencer on. Do I have any... Okay.
Over here! By the fence!
Oh, smoke her out! Yeah, see there, asshole. Fuck. What's up, bro? I'm taking that bat. No? Okay, that is better. Fire axe, definitely. What's up, bro?
Help!
Fucking sucks being you.
Go! Go! Don't let him escape!
We've got them surrounded! Move in!
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, yeah, good. You gotta get my legs or kill me.
I think I'd let you do this on your own.
Yes, sir.
Where's Dina?
I wish that I was just this girl.
She's just sick.
What kind of sick?
She's fine.
Christ, there's a lot of them.
Now we get in this awesome fucking car set piece moment. The camera work and the cinematography in this set piece moment is fucking sick.
Hey, how hurt are you?
I'll be okay. My friends out there rushed me. No warning, no nothing.
Tell me you didn't come alone.
Give me shit about it later.
You're a fucking idiot. You know that, right?
Yeah. Right. See that truck?
That's your plan.
We need to get some distance.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Hey, be smart about it.
Okay, how are we searching for?
Trespasser.
I got the one on the left.
Shit again?
I think someone's here.
On me, let's go.
I got you covered. Hey! Stop! By the fence! Stop him! Don't let her get away!
Ah, fuck, I can do that better. Hold on. That's my bad.
Okay, what are we searching for?
Trespasser.
I got the one on the left. Shit again? We need more guys by the fucking walls.
Preaching to the choir, man.
Maybe try that house?
Yeah.
You got anything? Sound off. Casey? Come on, and someone
Fuck.
took out Casey! We got company! Fan out, people, go! Derek? Let's go see what's up.
Go. I'll watch your back. It's Derek! Quiet. Let go.
Hey. Ellie, got the keys. Let's go.
I don't see shit.
What the hell's going on, people? Get in.
This entire sequence is really fucking great.
Okay. More. Jesse, get us the fuck out of here!
I'm trying!
Jesse!
Jesus.
Watch out! Get the tires!
Just fantastic fucking camera work, man.
Keep him off us!
Damn it.
I need a shot! Ellie! Take out the driver!
Look out! Go, go! Oh my god! Oh god! You okay?
Never better.
Never better.
I think we're on the clear. Here, come on.
Oh, thanks.
This way.
To the movie theater.
Dina! my god. Jesse.
Hey, Dina.
Oh. Hey. You okay?
Nothing a little sleep won't take care of.
We should get inside. Yeah. Okay, come on. Easy. How'd you get past Maria?
I had to sneak out. Friends' problems are my problems. I heard you're sick.
Oh, it's just a stomach thing. Come on. Let's sit you down, huh?
You don't need to do that.
Oh, shut up. So when'd you leave Jackson?
Day after you, there was bad snow and I crossed into Oregon. I've been doing 18-hour stretches for the past 2 weeks trying to catch you.
Another flashback.
Huh?
Are you with me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Anyway,
2 years earlier.
the silent treatment. Man, I mean, I forget my own birthday if she didn't remind me when it was.
You should just apologize to her.
I just said... Okay, what's going on?
Nothing. Why?
I can tell when you're off.
Just got some stuff on my mind.
You let me know if you want to talk about it.
Okay.
Got stragglers.
How many?
Just a handful. You want to give it a whirl?
Are you sure?
Well, I'm feeling generous. See that sign there? Red one? Try hitting that. Good way to draw them out of wherever they're hiding. Got to aim higher. Leave the bullet room to drop.
I see.
There you go.
Sounds attracting them.
Well, we are on patrol. Let's clear them out. See a few more.
I like this thing.
2 left. That's all of them. Usually more over this way if you want to keep shooting.
Okay. Where are they coming from?
Hordes like to move through this area in winter. They always end up leaving behind a few stragglers.
They do the same routes every year?
Like a migration.
Yeah, it is kind of weird that they do that. They don't really go into detail with that.
About?
Well, when the
I love this line.
barometric pressure reaches a certain temperature, shit, I don't fucking know.
Shit, I don't fucking know. God, I love Tommy.
Check out the shed. Looks like they're moving downhill.
Why?
Dead animal. Look up by the truck there. They're munching on that deer there. Guess they're hungry. I'm counting 3. You're natural. Spotting 2 still.
I can't even see him. Where are they? Oh, okay.
What you think?
Beautiful.
There's one more. Where the fuck is he? There we go. He was behind a tree. No wonder I didn't fucking see him.
Looks clear. Bet there's some this way. There's something by the ski lifts? Look way out there. Under those gondolas. By that tower. You see it?
No, fuck.
Just take your time. You're really getting it.
Yes.
A handful more. Well done. 3. Tell Joel about this. Well, I'm not seeing any more.
Yeah, me neither.
All right. Let's head in. See if Joel's back.
Sure.
Hand her over.
Hey, thanks for that. It's just what I needed.
Sure. Ladies first. I'm not supposed to say anything, but Joel's worried about you.
There's nothing to worry about.
Well, I'm sure there isn't. But if you don't talk to him, he's gonna think something's wrong.
I talked to him.
Well, you have to do more than hi and bye.
Okay, I will try.
That was y'all shooting up there, right?
Oh, just some stragglers. Ellie got to try out my scope.
How'd you like it?
Yeah, feels good.
I see you haven't gotten around to changing the string yet.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
Yeah, we'll get you some new ones.
Well, there's that music store down there. I bet they got guitar stuff. I mean, that area's long overdue for a sweep anyway. I can keep watch.
What do you say, kiddo?
Sure.
And that's our cue.
Are you sure you don't want to come?
Get on now. He's waiting. This lookout suddenly fascinating.
I'm just making sure I have everything.
So, you and Tommy cross anything when you was out?
Just the few we saw from the ridge. You?
You know, found 2 runners in a house. Jesse tells me you're handling your own quite well on the group patrols. He's even recommending you for paired patrols. Oh, I think you're still a bit young for it.
I'm a better shot than almost all of them. And I have more experience than most of the new recruits
Look,
who've...
you think you're ready. I trust you.
Okay. Thanks.
You just do me a favor and start with the shorter routes for now. You know, see how you handle them.
All right.
Hey, you remember those, Savage Starlight comic books that you're into?
Yeah?
Tommy and I found some when we were moving through that school the other day.
Did you like them?
Oh, you know what? Not really my cup of tea, but... Dr. Daniela Starr, I mean, she's pretty...
She's a savage.
Well, what she does to Captain Ryan in that death match... Whew.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely deserved it, but...
That was a nice twist how they escaped, though.
You're funny.
store's up that way. You have to leave the horses here.
Yeah, sounds good. Hey, Shimmer, don't get into trouble.
There's that music store.
Yeah, I see it.
You need a boost?
I got it.
I honestly can't wait to see what Naughty Dog's able to do with the PS5 exclusive built from the ground up for it. I think it's gonna fucking wow people.
Damn it. I don't think we can go this way.
What? Well, damn. Used to be able to swim across there.
Okay, so now what?
Well, if you're up for it, we can try cutting through that hotel.
I'm up for it.
Oh, that might be something. You think you can fit in there?
Well, it's worth a shot.
Careful now.
Yep. I'm through! Hold on!
All right. See anything?
Looking. Well, hello.
Howdy.
You impressed?
Nope. You're just too skinny. You need to eat more.
You're welcome.
Here. I think I see a way through, but we got spores. Put your mask on.
Do I have to? It's just us.
What if we run into someone?
Okay, fine.
You gotta be smart about this. You stop wearing that mask, kiddo, and eventually you're gonna slip up in front of someone you shouldn't.
I've never slipped.
You ain't told nobody new, have you? Not Jesse or Dina or...
Of course not.
Okay, good.
You ever been in here before?
You just patrol the streets. Feeling like a bit of an oversight now.
Maybe.
like it was shot a while back.
When did the last patrol go through here?
Not sure.
Is it one of us?
Many people went missing from Jackson and teenagers last year. This was too old. I just roamed in.
Okay, just making sure I've got everything. Oh, that's where I came in from. God, I feel dumb now. Oh, well, shit happens. It's really easy to get lost when it's fucking dark and you can't find your way out, and all the rooms have the similar layout.
This way. Come here.
We are on patrol, right?
Okay. Let's take him out. There's a runner in there.
Well, I got most of them. Really? Oh, fuck. Oh, I got him. Baseball bat, definite improvement.
I think we did it.
I think so. Good job, kiddo.
Yeah, you too. So, what do you say we give up on those strings for today?
Could have said it better myself. I think our only way out is forward now.
Okay, just making sure.
That looks like it might be something.
Following you.
It's definitely one of Joel's best moments. Fuck. One of the best fucking moments. Joel literally fucking kills a bloater with a fucking machete.
It was too close.
Sure. But we fucking did it.
We sure did.
You good?
You know, than being really old, ain't nothing solid now to sequel will take off.
I want to get out of here.
Which is followed up by yet another terrific fucking scene from Joel.
What are you doing? What if there's like 2 bloaters back there?
It'll be fine. Spores are clear.
Quite the fight back there, huh?
Not often we get a bloater around these parts.
Yeah. Jesse and Dina are gonna lose their shit when they hear about this.
Let's deal with them too anyway. They're dating, right?
On and off. Why?
I hear the way Jesse talks about you.
No, Jesse and I are just friends.
No, I've got a pretty keen eye for these sort of things.
Not so keen with this one.
We'll see.
Don't hold your breath.
And they try to make it seem like Joel is clueless to Ellie being gay, when in truth he's saying that Jesse likes her, which he does. Nothing ever comes of it.
You think you can squeeze through there? See what it is?
Yeah. Okay.
Ellie!
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, Joel. I think it's them. The couple that ran away last year.
I think you're right.
Jackson is a wonderful place, but we got tired of hearing the stories of people suffering everywhere else. We wanted to save lives. We had good intentions.
And talk about dumb fucking kids. We wanted to save lives. We had good intentions. Just run off? Where? What was your plan?
We didn't make it an hour before running into a horde.
I bet you're giving me
We've decided we're gonna end our lives instead of turning.
Excuse me.
We still our family and friends that we're sorry. With Adam and Sydney. I shot her. I can't take my own life. I'm a fucking coward. Adam.
Jesus.
Only they were immune, right?
Well, let's go get Tommy and we can get these bodies back to Jackson.
After you took me out of the Firefly Hospital, you said there were dozens of people like me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they told me.
I've never met another immune person before. Have you?
I could be hiding it. You do.
And honestly, even though Joel's trying to cover his lie here, it's that, like, literally, I highly doubt that she's the only person who's immune in the entire world. With all the people being infected and an entire generation coming infected, there's just no way. It's just one person.
Do you believe that?
Is now really the time for this?
We traveled across the entire country to bring me to the Fireflies. I had so many questions for them. Why did you pull me out of there while I was still unconscious?
Because I let them run their tests. And when I saw that they were useless, I got us out of there.
How do you know they were useless? Maybe if you just would have given them more time, they could have figured something out.
There was no cure. There's nothing that could help these people or anybody else. I know you wish things were different. I wish things were different. But they ain't. And we need to get these kids back to their families. Is there something else you'd like to rehash?
No.
Good. Come on.
Ah, and they try to portray Joel in such a negative light. I would have fucking killed them all too. And they try to act like she tried as like my life could have meant something from me. Meant something. You took that from me. They didn't give her a fucking choice either. It's not like, okay, I wanna stress this once again. It's not like the Fireflies were like, hey Ellie, do you want to kill yourself in the hopes that maybe we can have a cure? Because obviously it's not a sure fucking thing. And she's like, yes. And then Joel's like, well, I don't care. I'm not going to let you. They kept her unconscious so she could not fucking protest. They didn't give her a choice either. Like, that is a very important part of that equation. Okay? So it's not like Joel went against her wishes. They didn't consult her, okay? And there's a scene in The Last of Us 1, okay? In the university where she's like, do you think it'll hurt? And he's like, no, they'll probably just draw some blood. And she's like, oh, okay. She had no fucking clue it would kill her, okay? So I've heard people say, well, Ellie knew it would kill her. No, she didn't. She did not. And you think, if she went up there thinking they were going to be able to get a cure and they'd have to kill her, that might have changed things, right? You might ask her. But they didn't want to risk her saying no, so they gave her no choice. They kept her in a medically induced coma so she could not protest. Because her choice didn't matter to them either. And they even confront that in this game. You know, she straight up asked Jerry, the doctor, she's like, if it was your daughter, could you do it? And he's just like, He can't even answer. Because when it's somebody that Jerry cared about, he couldn't sacrifice him. But let's take fucking Ellie away from Joel. Okay? And then, as I've stated before, there's so many other factors that come into play. He's trying to save Ellie, and they knocked him out. Okay? They weren't going to give him the guns they promised. The whole reason he started this whole quest to save Ellie was to get the guns they promised. So, he completed his part of the deal, but fuck him. And then, they literally were going to keep all of his shit and throw him out into the city, okay? And then Tess is like, don't waste this gift. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so lucky that after I traveled halfway across the world to bring you what you asked me for, that you get to let me live. Oh my God, that is so fucking magnanimous of you. Okay? And on top of which, if you hear the audio files, Tess reveals Fireflies wanted to kill Joel before he even did a thing. So it wasn't like, well, Joel's fighting back, we have to kill him. They were just gonna kill him off the fucking rip. Okay? So a guy goes halfway across the United States to do them a favor, and their response is, well, we should just kill him just to be safe. Okay? So that's how they treat people who do them fucking favors. And then when they decided they were gonna spare him and do him such a favor, they decided to keep his guns and throw him out on the city unarmed. You may well have just fucking killed him. Hey, let's take a guy into a super infected city, take all of his weapons and supplies, and just drop him in the little city. Yeah, he'll survive. So they pretty much are going to kill him anyway. So they met him by rifle butting him, because he landed in the front of the hospital, and they rifle butted him. They were going to kill him anyway before he even did anything, so their goal was always to kill him. They fucking took his shit and were going to drop him into the city. They weren't going to give him the guns that were promised, that were part of the fucking deal. They held Ellie under a medically induced fucking coma so she couldn't protest. And then we're supposed to think, yeah, they're the good guys and Joel is just such an asshole. Okay? And maybe if they had given him the chance to talk to Ellie and say goodbye, if they had let Ellie decide that that's what she wanted to do, then Joel probably would have respected that. They gave her no choice. So basically, they held a gun in his face, they were going to steal his shit, they didn't deliver on the guns they promised, and they were going to kill her without even asking her first. So in that situation, with all that context, I would have fucking killed them too. And once again, something that they don't go over, Joel only killed the people that he had to. Okay? Jerry, Abby's father, the guy that he had to kill, he told him to get out of the way and only killed him when he had to, okay? So Joel only killed the people that he had to kill. If Jerry had got out of the fucking way and let Joel take Ellie, he wouldn't have killed him. And the only reason he killed Jerry is because Jerry came at him with the scalpel. Literally tried to stab him with the knife, so he took it from him and stabbed him back, okay? So literally, Jerry tried to kill fucking Joel first. And once again, Jerry's like, well, we have to do this for the greater good. It's about the sacrifice. It's about the sacrifice. And then, Marlene straight up says, could you do it if it was your daughter? No. Because when it's somebody you fucking care about, it's a little bit different, isn't it, bro? So they try to paint Joel as this monster, and it's not like that. Now, you could say that it's what he did. He could have let her die, but to say that he just acted like a villain is just honestly not very realistic. It's a great situation. And they almost try to portray Joel in a negative light, almost to make you hate him, and that's not fair. And then when Joel tells Ellie that getting the cure would have killed her, she's like, well, she doesn't even hesitate. Man, I would have had to think twice, like, oh, they were going to have to kill me? That's not the deal. That's not what they told her. They lied to her.
Jesse's passed out. Hey, let me do that.
He's a good guy. Why didn't you tell him?
Wasn't the right time. There you go.
What about this? Anything worthwhile?
Actually,
Abby?
no. This girl, Nora, her unit was assigned to this hospital.
And they try to portray Joel as like a villain. And I don't have a problem with portraying Joel as doing something morally dubious in Shades of Grey, but when they just try to portray it like he's just being an asshole for no reason, that's when I take a problem, because it's not like that. And they almost make it so that if you didn't play the first game, or if you're maybe not super familiar with the first game because it's been a while, that they misrepresent him to make him seem more villainous than he was, which is not really cool.
Hospital. They were collecting supplies or something.
This hospital?
Yeah. Wait, you're gonna go now?
Yeah, we have a lead.
Like, at least just wait for Jessie to rest up.
She could be gone by then.
Ellie.
We know her location. Maybe Tommy does too. What?
Nothing.
Good. Can you come help me with the door, please?
Yep.
Right. If I follow Route 5, that should take me to the hospital. Follow Route 5. Track down Nora. Get her to tell me where Abby is. Easy.
So that's my main... What's up?
Hey, bud, come in when you get a chance.
Okay, I'll be in a sec. Love you, bye. Alright, I've played for several hours on this stream anyway. I'm going to take a break.